Hey there, how's it going? This is my 1984 Kawasaki KLR600. I think it's the first year of the KLR600, and it's the only year that is kickstart only. So this bike does not have an electric start, it's just kickstart only. And that's the reason I bought it, because I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. But it's got some engine issues, and the issues are the smokes on startup after it's been sitting for a little while. So I think that's probably valve seals. But it's also got a ticking, like a knocking sound, and I thought initially it might have been the doohickey or it might have been cam chain. But it's I've tightened both the cam chain and the balancing chain, the doohickey chain, and they're both tight, and the bike still knocks. So I'll start it up for you. I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you the smoke, and we'll listen for the knock, and then we'll tear into it. So there's the smoke I was talking about. That's really bad. Oh, it's terrible. That does clear up after a few minutes, but it's really bad. I mean, I don't know if that's rings or valve seals. And then the knocking comes on. You'll hear the knocking. I'll just lower the choke here a little bit. I don't know if you can start to hear the knocking. Get in there and hear that? Oh, that smoke's bad. I'll let it clear up and I'll show you that it does eventually stop smoking. So the bike's warmed up now. You can see, I mean, it's cold out today. I think that's mainly condensation in the exhaust, so the smoking's gone away. But you can hear, I'll rev it, and I'll get close here. Well, you can hear the knocking. Yeah, so I think it's a main bearing, like a conrod bearing. Anyway, we'll get in there, we'll have a look. It doesn't sound quite right to me. It's a good winter project. Let's drain the oil. So here I am in the process of prepping the motor for removal. I've removed the exhaust, and you can see the exhaust port is quite oily. So that could be a source for our smoke. I'm not sure how it's getting in there. I'm still suspicious of valve seals, but we'll see about that. And also over here, we have the oil that I've drained out, and there's quite a metallic flake in it. So you can see that in the bottom part of your screen there. So I think we are looking at a bad bearing in there as well. So time will tell. All right, here we are. The engine's out of the bike. It's on the table. The head's off, the cylinder's off, and the bottom end feels really good. There's no up and down movement. That's what I thought it was. Turns out, look at this beat up piston. Looks like it's piston slap, eh? Both sides are pretty bad, and the cylinder bore is pretty scratched up as well. You can see down there. Maybe we'll get you in the light. You see that? Anyway, not too good. Yeah, look at that. So it looks like I'm on the search for a new piston and cylinder. So I'll get those parts in, we'll put it back together and see if we've fixed the knocking and the smoking. So it's been a few days. I've been reflecting on this noise that the motor's been making, and it's got to be the piston slap. You can see the motor's been rebuilt before. This is 0.5 millimeters over bore, and so whether the piston is 0.5 millimeters oversized, which means that it's been bored out a little bit for clearance, but maybe the machining wasn't done correctly, because the clearance is supposed to be 0.06 of a millimeter, and it's much more than that. So I'll show you. It really rocks around in there. Put it in the right way, and you can see it's way too much. It's supposed to be, I think 600ths, don't quote me, but it's like a 1/2 millimeter. So I'm going to get the, I've ordered a +1 piston, and I'll take this cylinder to a machine shop and have it bored to from 96.5 to 97 millimeters is the bore. When the stock is 96, so we're going to go to 97, get the proper size piston, and we'll check fit. So that's got to be it, hey? I think so. Anyway, stay tuned.